afternoon, and good evening. And a very warm welcome to everyone around the world. We're filled with joy to have you here today. And we're hoping that you'll put in the chat where you're joining us from today. We have Warsaw, Poland, Leipzig, Germany, Denver, Colorado, Massachusetts, USA, people from everywhere. You can keep putting that in, from Denmark, from Cape Town, South Africa, New York, Switzerland, Berlin. I think I saw Nairobi, Singapore, Israel, California, Worcester, Germany, Pennsylvania, US. So it's so wonderful to see everybody from everywhere. Welcome to Tai Chi from Norway. Welcome to Tai Chi Relaxation Level 1 with Teacher Jing today. In today's class, we'll begin with a little introduction, and then we'll move to Teacher Jing, demonstrating 2 of the Tai Chi Relaxation Level 1 movements. And then Patrice will teach us in French, and then we'll come back for questions and comments from all of you. So to begin with, I am extremely happy to introduce Teacher Jing. It's an honor and a pleasure to have her teaching this class. Teacher Jing is the daughter of Li Zhongfeng from China, from Beijing. She's a member of the Beijing Wushu team from when she was very young, has studied all of her life. She's a world champion of Tai Chi Chuan Chen style, and she's a world champion of 42 Tai Chi sword. Jing is also a traditional Chinese medicine student of Louis Tianjun in Beijing. Teacher Jing is a master teacher, and we are lucky to have her here teaching us today. For those of you who are new to Tai Chi Relaxation, this is a practice that is very easy to learn, and it's very effective for bringing us into an extremely deeply relaxed state, one of peace and calm. And I think you're going to find it's very quick and wonderful. Everyone I've taught it to loves it. It consists of 9 movements. 8 of the movements are moving, and the 9th movement is a seated form. And each of the movements corresponds to an acupuncture point based in traditional Chinese medicine. So we're really doing beautiful work with each of these points as we do the practice. In doing Tai Chi relaxation, what you'll find is you're cultivating a deep sense of relaxation in your body. You're improving your circulation, smoothing the flow of qi in your body, and increasing your vital energy. So plus so many more things, but this is just a touch of what will happen as you do this practice. I am posting right now some links in the chat for you so that you can sign up for a 10-week series that Teacher Jing will be teaching beginning in April, and encourage everyone to participate in that if at all possible. And we're here as a team to support her work and to support all of you. So also another link in there if you have any questions. And so I think that I'm just going to welcome you to the class now and introduce Teacher Jing.
Hello, everybody. This is Jing. How is my voice? Okay. Welcome to Tai Chi Relaxation Introduction 2nd session. Tai Chi Relaxation, the goal is to relax the body, relax the mind, open the heart in order to have a higher quality of life. I think everybody living in this, our private life, we have our work, we have our family, we have the hardware, our body, and the software, our soul. And we want to balance exactly that balance is the emphasis of Tai Chi. Not too much yin, not too much yang. Family life is important, but if only the family life, where do we have the support to earn our income? So we have our career. Therefore, everybody has a stress. How to find the balance through the Tai Chi relaxation practice. Why created this practice? My design is number one, it has to be easy to learn. Number two, better to see the effect quickly. For example, if I run out of energy, my energy is so low, through 5 minutes practice, I can lift my energy level, I can recharge my battery, recharge by qi. Third, it has to be very handy, not using a lot of space. Tai Chi Chuan will use a lot of space, but Tai Chi relaxation, just within 1.5 square meter, I can finish all the practice. And number four, in case some of us are so exhausted, or we just came out from operation in our recovery time, we couldn't stand up, or some handicapped people cannot stand up. Even sitting down in sitting position, we can still do it. So these are the requirements I gave to myself. Most importantly, is we can examine our own body to regulate our body like a doctor. So we have to have very easy category. For example, if I have any problem with the brain and head, if I have brain tumor, if I have Alzheimer, if I have Parkinson, something to do with related with brain, with memory, with our nerve system, I know I should practice number one, the first movement more, because Bai Hui, this acupuncture point, is on the top of my head. So any problem, I use one point to nourish the entire area. In Chinese, it's called 以点带面. Use one point to open, to nourish the entire area. I know I should practice movement number one more often. Or if I run out of energy, 百会纳气, gather qi into 丹田. So still, number one, the first movement is very important. And in case I have cough, asthma, or any problem related with my lungs energy is low, I have deficiency on my lungs energy, then I should practice second movement, 痰中气开合 more often. Because 痰中 is in my Ren meridian, is the magical point, is the opening point for the lungs. If I practice this movement, focusing on this point, use the point to open the entire chest area, the qi follow the movement, nourishing the entire lungs and heart area. That is beneficial for heart disease and lungs disease. Who understand a little bit Chinese medicine, you will say, you are talking about 上焦, the upper jiao. And there are movements for spleen and stomach, so-called our digestion system, the second part, lower, the middle part. Then we should practice more the third movement, 中脘呼吸, because 中脘, this point is located in the middle part of our body, 中焦, the middle jiao. And any other problem, if we have liver problem, kidney problem, uterus, prostate, or intestine problems, we should practice the 下焦, the 关元练气. We should practice this movement more often. spending more time on number 4. So in a way, you get a formula. Even you haven't learned anything from medical school, but if you know you have weakness on the upper part, you have weakness on the lower part, you know you should practice gathering qi, charge battery, plus opening the lungs and smoothing the lower jaw, the kidney, liver area more. In this way, it's very easy to help yourself to do self-regulation, self-adjustment, increase our self-healing ability. This is the design. It's based on 4 pillars: Chinese medicine, Chinese wushu, martial art, traditional Chinese philosophy, classical philosophy, especially the art of the heart. And number 4, psychology. So now let's try the first movement, 百会纳气. This one is like to charge the phone. No matter how brilliant your phone is, how new, how expensive, no matter which phone you have, it has to have enough battery. If the battery is empty, this phone is only a decoration, useless. Our body is the same. Therefore, recharging our qi, recharge the battery is essential to our health. How to find the point of 百会? 百会 is on your dupe meridian, it's on top of your head. Follow me. Find the tip of your ears, the highest spot of your ears. Straight going up on the center, on the crown of your head. Here, when you press, gently press, you feel a little bit sore. It's not painful, but a strange feeling, sore. You have your 百会. And then use the middle finger. Let's tap 百会. Da, 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 da. To stimulate this point. Every time when we tap, we say open, open, open. Of course, we don't need to say it loud. We don't need to speak out. Just from the consciousness, we know the tapping is like knocking the door. Remind us, open our 百会. 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. In fact, the point, the acupuncture point of 百会is only like, where is my camera? Here. It's only like a fingertip. So small, so small. But now in our mind, please visualize 百会 open, the crown open, like we have a window. Window is open from the top of our head. So energy from the universe can go through 百会, go through this window, later on stored into our abdomen. Okay? Make sure we know where 百会 is. And now follow me to try 百会纳气, gathering qi from 百会. Please stand up. Naturally, bring your feet apart. Feel you stand here very steady, very stable. You know, here's your 百会. And you know, in your lower abdomen, inside your lower abdomen, there is 丹田, where the battery is located. 丹田 is comparable to the battery of a phone. There. Let's gently knocking our dantian, gentle. Dum, 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 dum. To emphasize, try to use body memory. Remember, this is dantian, 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 comparable to the battery of a phone. We will store energy into dantian. Okay, make sure you know this part inside is dantian. Follow me to experience by Hui Na Qi. And we invite Tanya to play some background music for us. Ready? Begin. Open your palms, palm facing up. 1. Think about your Bai Hui open. 2. Gradually bend your elbows. Visualize Qi like light going through your crown into your abdomen. Breathe naturally. 1. Breathe naturally. 2. Gradually bend your elbows. Bring your hands down. Breathe naturally. When you bring your hands up, remember, open the crown. Open Bai Hui. Qi going through the crown of your head, flowing down. Enter our dantian. Dantian locates in the abdomen, lower abdomen. Then, again, open the arms, inviting Qi from the universe, like a light, like a shaft of light. Go through your Bai Hui, flowing down, shining into dantian. And store this energy at your dantian. Repeat this over and over again. The more Qi, the more light, the more love you receive, the warmer are your hands, the warmer you feel inside your body. Relax your entire body. Open the arms, inviting energy from the universe, descending through Bai Hui, nourishing the head, washing down, purifying the body. Bring the vitality, Qi, into dantian. The more we are relaxed, the warmer we will feel on our palms and inside our body. Your mind is quiet. Your heart is open. You enjoy the opening. You enjoy the closing. You enjoy every second. A joyful life is like this. Breathe naturally. The point of Bai Hui has the function to calm down our mind. We all know in modern life, we receive a lot of information every day. We are not so relaxed every day, full of stress in our brain. But relaxing Bai Hui, opening Bai Hui, has the function to calm down our mind. That's why a lot of practitioners in China, they report in China, after 1 month practice, they report the mind is calmer. Sleep quickly, they fall asleep quicker. The sleeping quality is better. And the people who have this shaking movement, Parkinson, their daughter, their son, tell them, "Oh, mom, the shaking movement is almost gone because this movement and calming down the mind, nourishing the brain, remove the trash, the garbage." Allow qi come into your Bai Hui, nourishing the brain and purifying the body, quieting the heart, door energy. Is that wonderful? Enjoy. Remember, the better quality is shown from your feelings. If you feel warm, if you feel your mind becomes quiet, that means the effect of practice is with you. Palms facing down, press down. Breathe naturally. While you bring down your qi, there is a spirit. Look at me. Look, not like this, like a loser. No. Let's press down. Head goes up. Relax your tailbone and your hips. Open. And Relax your body. Bring energy into your abdomen. Last time. Bring hands to the side of your body. Let's try one more time by sitting. Everybody prepare a chair. Sit down, please. So you see, for those who are not so strong, for example, just finish operation or you got sick, and now it's your recover time, or your knees are not so good, you want to sit down to practice, you do like this. Ready? Pay attention to this, opening and relax, opening and relaxing, okay? Can you see? The body also has this open. 和 movement means merging or relaxing, okay? Pay attention to this. Always moving, always changing. This is Tao. We all heard Tao Te Jing. This is Tao. Keep changing. Ready? Begin. 1. Open. Body expand. 2. Gradually bend your arms. Relax your body. 1. Palm turning, facing up. Think about your Bai Hui. Bai Hui opens like a window. Qi is like a light, shaft of light from the crown of your head. Go into your body. Enter your abdomen. And Qi will be stored in your abdomen. Qi is stored in your dantian. Whose body is getting warmer and warmer? Congratulations. Why your body is getting warmer? The movement is so slow. You didn't go out for a marathon or a quick walk or lift up any weight. You didn't do that. Just by this slow movement, you can feel warm. That is because dantian. Dantian is comparable to the battery of our cell phone. You recharge your dantian, recharge energy. Just because you have more energy, that's why the blood circulation becomes better. Also because Tai Chi relaxation, no matter it's your own ability or because of my guidance, you get more relaxed. More qi. So more heat. Interesting, right? Just by this slow motion. Quieting the heart, relaxing the body, and this magical point, Bai Hui, as well as the battery, dantian. You like it? Hui open. Smile to your Hui. Smile to your Dantian. Last time. Follow me. Right hand become a fist. Left hand is palm. Bring your feet together and do this movement. Tai Chi Relaxation. First movement is over. Okay. Before we try another movement or before we go on, how do you feel? Please type your feeling, let me know. Who get warmer and warmer? Can you type 9? Reply 9 so I know you feel warmer. Let's see how many people, how many friends feel warmer and warmer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. A lot of people feel 9. This is getting warmer and warmer. When you feel, no matter it's because of your own practice or because of my guidance, your mind is getting relaxer and relaxer. Can you please type 8? 8, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, good. Continue. Let me know how many in our live chat. Relaxing is number 8. You get warmer is number 9. Because I cannot hear you, right? And I cannot ask you to show your hands. So I use this way to communicate with our friends. Let me follow my intuition. Actually, now I'm supposed to practice number 8. This is from Chen style Tai Chi Chuan. But if we don't raise up our hand, we can practice Zhi Yang. That's as our Du meridian. So this movement, opening, relaxing, combined with the Tai Chi movement, it becomes a unique character in Tai Chi relaxation. This movement is also good for the liver qi, for the stomach qi, as well as lungs qi. But I don't want to do that much. Why don't I hand on this time to Patrice? Let him use French, lead us one more time. In order to save time, I won't ask Jill, I won't ask our host to shift. I will just directly pass on to Patrice. Hi, Patrice, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, Patrice, you are in Paris. Now I'm in China, in
Not
Beijing.
really Paris,
Not in Paris,
Burgundy.
but
Yeah.
in Burgundy, right,
Right.
in France, Burgundy. How about you use French to get our people experience different language, but the same flavor? And Tanya can also give you some music following your sign. Maybe you can use brief introduction, let our French friends understand the function of Bai Hui and the
Right.
function of Bai Hui Na Qi. I pass
Yeah.
on to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Teacher Jing.
Mm.
Bonjour. Bonjour à toutes et tous. Donc, merci de nous rejoindre en direct ou en rediffusion pour cette deuxième session d'introduction au Tai Chi Relaxation niveau 1. Donc, avec cette méthode, vous sentirez réellement une profonde relaxation et aussi une meilleure circulation de l'énergie dans votre corps. Voilà. Donc, on va continuer sur le mouvement qu'on vient de voir, Pai Hui Na Qi. Pai Hui, je vous remontre ce point qui est au sommet de la tête. Donc, pour le situer, vous pouvez prendre le sommet des oreilles, tracer 2 verticales, et le point d'intersection, c'est le point Pai Hui, un point du méridien Tumai. Et donc, ce point, c'est les 100 réunions. C'est un point qui permet de vraiment recueillir beaucoup d'énergie du ciel. Donc, vous pouvez tapoter tranquillement, tout doucement, pour stimuler, pour ouvrir ce point. Vous pouvez également le faire les yeux fermés, une fois que vous avez bien situé ce point sur votre tête. You can close your eyes. Et vous pouvez sentir le point s'ouvrir progressivement, se détendre. Relâchez la main, gardez les yeux fermés, keep your eyes closed, pour sentir le point Pai Hui. Continuez de détendre ce point. Laissez l'énergie pouvoir pénétrer dans ce point. OK? Maintenant, place à la pratique. On va se remettre en position debout, si vous voulez bien. Gardez bien votre attention sur le point Pai Hui. Prêt? Ensemble. 1, les mains tournent, les paumes sont tournées vers le ciel, les bras montent tout doucement. Et les bras progressivement se fléchissent, les poignets, les coudes fléchissent, les mains sont tournées vers la terre et les mains redescendent le long du corps. L'attention reste bien sur le point Pai Hui. 1, les bras montent. Continuez de détendre, d'ouvrir le point Pai Hui. Recevez le Qi de l'univers. Ouvrez le point, détendez et recevez le Qi. Détendez tout le corps, les épaules se relâchent, le corps se détend. La respiration est naturelle. Les mains descendent jusqu'au ensemble. 1, les bras montent.
Anya, maybe the music, you can lower the music volume.
2,
Yes.
les mains descendent. Le Qi descend dans votre corps pour nourrir le cerveau, la tête, pour nourrir toutes les cellules du corps et pour recharger l'énergie du corps. 1, ouvrez. Sentez le Qi au-dessus de vous. Embrassez l'énergie et recueillez l'énergie dans le point Pai Hui. Le point Pai Hui ouvert, comme un puits qui accueille le Qi. L'énergie qui s'écoule tout doucement jusqu'au Dantian. Le Dantian, votre réservoir d'énergie. Le Dantian est situé sous le nombril, à l'intérieur de l'abdomen. Et ce mouvement Pai Hui Natsi recharge l'énergie de votre corps. Pensez à bien vous détendre. Plus le corps est détendu, plus le corps est relâché, plus l'énergie va circuler naturellement. Et si vous sentez de la chaleur dans le corps qui vient s'accumuler, c'est très bon signe. Le chi circule, le dantian se remplit de chi. Accompagnez jusqu'au bout l'énergie dans le dantian, jusqu'au bout. Et accueillez à nouveau l'énergie de l'univers. Un mouvement très simple et très puissant à la fois. Le corps est très très grand, le corps est bien ouvert. Et une quantité immense d'énergie remplit le corps, remplit le dantian. Le mouvement apaise l'esprit, apaise le cœur. Très bénéfique également pour le sommeil. Laissez la respiration se faire naturellement. C'est important de faire ce premier mouvement toujours au début pour recharger l'énergie du corps avant de commencer un autre mouvement. Vous pouvez sentir tout votre corps rempli de chi, de la tête aux pieds, et votre dantian très chaud. Pensez à bien tourner les paumes de main vers la terre pour accompagner le chi dans votre corps. Encore 2 fois ensemble. Détendez encore plus profondément le corps, l'esprit. Sentez votre cœur apaisé. Accompagnez le chi jusqu'au bout pour que le chi se condense dans votre dantian. Et finissez. Pour finir, on fait le salut Pao Chuan Li. Amenez main gauche, le poing fermé. Je fais en image miroir. Main gauche, doigt pointé et le poing droit fermé. C'est le premier mouvement. Pai Hui Na Qi.
Very nice. I see there is a friend asking when you practice, how about the eyes? Do eyes following the hands go up and down? The answer is no. You keep your eyes looking forward, or after you really learn the movement, not now, but after you really learn it and get correct the movement, you can also close your eyes to practice, but not looking up and down. How about our friends who get tinglish on your hands? Please type 1. Who feel something resistant, like energy. You receive energy. There's a heavy feeling, resistant. Please type 6. So 1 and 6. Tingling, type 1, or maybe you have both. Then it's 1, 6, 16. 1 and 6. Nice.
Si vous sentez les
Oh,
mains qui picotent, vous pouvez taper 1 dans le chat. Et si vous sentez dans vos mains comme une résistance, vous pouvez taper 6. 6.
nice. So in our class, because we're doing this free introduction session for later on the 10-week session, we want to, Patrice, introduce some TCM, Chinese medicine knowledge. Guess. Now, listen 1 and 6. Tinglish, the like ants climbing, tingling, and resistance, warm. Guess which one is the best? Is 1 tingling the best, or 6 resistance and the heat the best? Just a guess. We haven't really given the class, but from your intuition or from your knowledge, guess which one is better? Oh my goodness, so far no wrong answer.
Est-ce que vous pensez que
Very
le
good.
picotement, c'est mieux, ou est-ce que la résistance, c'est mieux? Vous pouvez juste, voilà, pour essayer de répondre à cette question.
My goodness, Patrice, no wrong answer. Everybody type 6. Okay. Now we can temporarily stop. All of you are right. 6 is even better. Okay, feel tingling is better than nothing. You feel there's something working. And when you feel heat and resistance, that means you have sufficient qi. How about tingling? May I put a tip there? May I put a teasing point there? I won't answer today. I'll answer in the class. How about tingling? It's also good, but how come it's not the best? That kind of knowledge we will share in our session. Patrice, you can translate.
Donc, les deux réponses sont bonnes, hein. La réponse 6, effectivement, c'est un peu mieux dans le sens où ça veut dire que vous avez suffisamment d'énergie. Pour la réponse numéro 1, Teacher Jing va répondre plus tard dans ses cours en ligne.
I see a friend, she says, tingling means qi is blocked. But unfortunately, that's not the right understanding. We will share in the class. And also in our session, because Tai Chi relaxation is very down to earth. Whatever you have problem related, any self-healing ability, we will share our knowledge. For example, the first movement by Hui Na Qi also has the function to balance the blood pressure, especially the high blood pressure. When you practice this movement correctly, regularly, can assist you to bring down your blood pressure. How to do that? Of course, there's some detailed knowledge, the position, and also inner mind how to do it. And additional acupuncture point will be taught in the session. Patrice.
On peut rajouter que ce mouvement est excellent aussi pour réguler la pression sanguine, et notamment en cas d'hypertension. Donc, en pratiquant régulièrement ce mouvement, vous allez vraiment avoir une efficacité sur ce problème d'hypertension. Et il y a d'autres mouvements aussi que l'on pourra rajouter pour encore mieux améliorer toutes ces problématiques.
You can ask us any question. Actually, Patrice and I also plan to share the 8th movement, 至阳顺气. 至阳顺气 has a very beautiful movement, number 8. It can bring up your yang qi. And also it's very charming, very beautiful movement from Tai Chi Chuan. But in Tai Chi Chuan, you only do it twice. Then you change another movement. Then you change another movement. Keep changing. So in Tai Chi Relaxation, we don't do that. We keep repeating one movement and keep bringing our awareness in Zhi Yang at the Du Mai. In the session, we will teach you, and also we have written material we will send to our group, to our class, how to find the Zhi Yang. What's the function of Zhi Yang? Not only talking, but we also have materials we have some handout giving to you. So due to the time limitation of the time, today we won't share that. Maybe later on, if we find another introduction program, we will do that practice. But so far, we only arranged 2 free introductory sections. Any questions from our chat? Maybe Tanya can also help us.
And
any questions? I have to look at the chat like that because I'm using the phone.
And if Jing, do you want to take any questions from people now? Live questions.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that will be interesting.
We have
and
a
in
few
our
minutes.
class, in our class, we'll use Zoom. So I can check people's movement. And I also taught relaxation, Tai Chi relaxation in Germany, in Israel, and in France. So our dedicated practitioners, the advanced practitioners, they will be my assistant. We will check your movement and give you correction and suggestions from the Zoom session. And in case you cannot join live, we also have replay. And you can also send your homework to our group chat. In case you are not there online and you want me to check your movement, you can send us your movement like a homework. Video yourself. Okay, Jill, go ahead.
Thank you, Teacher Jing and Patrice, so much. I just put in the chat the link to register for the 10-week series, which should be wonderful. So hopefully many people will be able to join that. And also, if you have any questions, there's a link where you can send questions. We will send out, we have teachers that are teaching this at this point all over the world. So we'll follow up with an email after this class with information about that too, so that if you want to find a class in your language or in your area. If you would like to ask Teacher Jing a question, go to the reaction bar at the bottom of your Zoom page, and you can find the hand and raise your hand. So let's see. It'll bring you to the top of the page so we can see you. So if anyone has any questions.
If you have your phone, just use your finger, tap the phone, and then you will see a bar on the bottom.
We also have 2 questions in chat, Jill.
Yeah, Klaus Victor asks, should we inhale when arms going up and exhale when they are going down?
Krista, this is up to you. Better breathe naturally. No need this movement. Number 1, you don't have to synchronize with your breathing, but wait. if we practice second movement, 痰中气开合, remember I said relate with our aspiration, our lungs and heart function, that one everybody have to follow the breathing pattern. Open is inhale, relaxing is exhale. So number 1, 百会纳气, no requirement.
And we do have a question. We have Eric.
Okay.
Welcome, Eric. Oh, will you? Yes, you just need to unmute.
So if you're planning to practice form, Tai Chi form that day, would you do the relaxation before the form or after the form, or either way, switch off is also good?
The last one, either way. In the beginning, if you practice Tai Chi Chuan, we have a lot of Tai Chi Chuan practitioners in China, over thousands Tai Chi Chuan practitioners now are practicing Tai Chi relaxation. Tai Chi relaxation doesn't belong to Tai Chi Chuan, but the movement is based on Tai Chi Chuan principle. So they love it. They use it as a warm-up, and some groups, they use it after as a relaxation to feel qi. A lot of Tai Chi Chuan practitioners, no feeling. They don't feel qi. So they use this to feel qi. But more people, or frequently, they use it before their Tai Chi Chuan practice. You practice Tai Chi Chuan, right, Eric? You
Yes.
also joined my Tai Chi Chuan class before.
For sure. Yes.
Nice.
Very nice. I recommend to everyone. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Eric. Any other questions? We have about a minute left of class.
Laura is asking, is tongue position on the roof of mouth?
You can do that. That would be nice. But if people, some people, they don't understand what we are talking about, doesn't matter. Just be natural. If something is very effective, for sure I will share it to you. But the tongue touch your upper palate or not, if only has 1.5 effect, 1.5% effect, I won't mention it. So it's up to you. Tongue touch the upper palate or not doesn't bring much difference in this practice.
Wonderful. Thank you. Jing, or Teacher Jing, there are some questions about other movements in this form. I imagine you would recommend people join your class. There's a question about the second movement and the elbows.
Yeah. So far, we don't have time to answer that. If today the concentration is first movement by Hui Na Qi, we rather to do that very well. We rather to practice one movement very well, or there's a free introduction. We take that as a gift very well, digest it very well, then 10 movements, so la la, right? Quality is more important than quantity. And don't forget, friends, we have a link on this Tai Chi relaxation, the entire nine movements. I had a demonstration, right, Jill, on YouTube.
Yes.
That link, people will also, I think some of them already saw it, following it.
Yeah.
You can follow it, but inside a lot of details, a lot of knowledge, a lot of tricks, and also a lot of nourishment. If you know Kai He and you don't know Kai He, that make big difference.
Yeah,
Kai is opening, He is merging.
Yeah, it makes
Any
a big
other
difference.
questions? Yeah. And this one, a lot of Shenzhen practitioners are also in our introductory program. The difference between Tai Chi relaxation and Shenzhen practice is in Shenzhen meditation, we don't emphasize that much about meridian, about internal organs. You don't really have to have a dedicated Chinese medicine knowledge. However, in Tai Chi relaxation, it's not exactly the same. We talk about meridians. What's the function of Ren meridian, the mother of blood? What's the function of Du meridian, the father of Qi? So that kind of knowledge relating with the upper jiao, middle jiao, lower jiao, after you learn the first semester, of course you won't be a doctor, but it's comparable. You are your own doctor. I mean, for yourself. It's not to diagnose others, but you know when you have a headache, which movement you can practice more to help yourself. When you feel some itchiness before you cough, you know you are getting sick. You know how to prevent getting sick. Or if you have stomach pain because of the digestion, because you ate something wrong or you ate too much at the party, you know how to practice to do self-healing. That is advantage of Tai Chi relaxation. Very handy, very easy to learn, and also easy to pass on to your family. Later on, we will have Tai Chi relaxation level 2 and level 3. After that, people can apply for teacher training. I've been teaching this in China over 2.5 years. A lot of cases, a lot of reports from our practitioners. We have recorded video and the text. You know, so far I'm not an advertisement person. I feel a little bit too much, you know, the good news. So better from English teaching, we get our own experience, then we can compare and compile the cases from China and the cases internationally. Okay, Jill.
Yeah,
I
thank
think
you.
we can
Thank you,
close
Teacher
this
Jing.
session.
Thank you, Patrice. Many people in the chat are thanking you also for this beautiful practice and for teaching us today. So if you want, anyone can save the chat with all the links by going to the 3 dots in your chat box and just clicking on that, and you'll see a place to save the chat. So there's all the links. Also, it looks like Tanya or Bakia, one of you, thank you, put up the link for Jing's YouTube. So people can see that there also. So thank you all again. And I'm not sure if we're going to unmute to all say goodbye, but.
Oh, wait, just a moment. I see
Yeah.
if my father is there.
I
see if my father is there. Thanks, our team. We have a wonderful team.
I just say one word in
Singapore.
French. Pour les Français, si vous voulez sauvegarder toute la discussion dans le chat, vous pouvez aller dans le chat et en bas, il y a 3 points sur la droite. Et si vous cliquez dessus, vous pouvez conserver toute la discussion. Donc, vous aurez tous les liens pour retrouver soit les liens de vidéo de YouTube ou alors les liens pour entrer en contact avec les formations. Voilà. Je laisse l'espace maintenant à Master Lee, Teacher Jing.
Thank you, Patrice. Thank you. Thank you to the whole team. Hello, Master Lee.
Hello.
It was a beautiful class. And are people able to unmute to say hello? I don't know.
We want
Hello,
to add that the replays will be sent to you. You'll be sent the replays on by an email, so you'll get a link for the replays.
Yeah, thank you, Tanya. Thank you to the whole.
Thank you. So, 老师，你要说几句话吗？还是想拜拜？ You want to say a few words, Master Lee?
This is what class?
This is Tai Chi relaxation.
Okay, the relaxation is for our health, and the practice anything is a very basics. The first step must be body and the training become relaxed. This is very important. Very basics. Okay, I hope everybody more practice training yourself.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Master Lee.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Teacher
Yeah.
Jing. Thank you, Master Lee.
Thank you, Teacher Jing.
Thank you, Tanya.